So yeah, I lived with my aunt for like a year and a half. Didn't see my mom at all. When my dad finally got out of jail, I don't know how him and my mom got back together.
God, Jesus! There's no way the pussy was that good. I am literally trying to figure out, is there a way that is that good? But it is, guys. It's your boy Blastphamoushd, and today, today we are here to watch some story time. Now, you guys already know that's like my bread and butter. I am a storytelling person. I've got insane amounts of stories, and that is the reason why this video interested me. Now, this story is called My Insane Childhood, and coming from someone with as insane of a childhood as mine, it should be interesting. So if you guys want to watch the original video, it is by Rashad. Make sure to go check him out, subscribe to him. Let's play the game.
Look, man, look, bro, I gotta take we gotta just talk, bro. Like, for real, you the homie. And listen, I've never told anybody this story. Only people that know this story I'm about to tell you are my brothers, my sisters, my parents, and my ex who I was with for 6 years. Other than that, I've never told anybody about my childhood. Even my best friend that I've been knowing since I was 4 years old, I've never told him about my childhood either. So, bro, if you watching this, I'm letting you in on a secret that nobody knows, man. Like, for real, for real. But y'all you already know, Dark Knight Gang, cuz y'all the homies. So you already know what's up. But listen, man, I'm about to really tell you guys my childhood. A lot of you guys have been asking, like, yeah, Brandon, you be talking about your childhood here and there. You give us little snippets and that shit seem crazy, cuz. Tell us about your childhood. Man. All right. But listen, off top, before we even hop into it, I need you to know that don't take this as a sob story. Don't take this as I'm saying like, oh, woe was me, all of this happened to me. Nah, bro. That's why I always say don't let your past dictate your present and your future. Because I'm going to tell y'all about my past. Y'all going to be shocked. But let's go.
Hey, that's what's up. Homie makes music. Yeah, go check out his stuff.
Bro, I don't even know where to start. Wait, first and foremost, shout out to my parents. I love my parents. I know they both did their best. They know I don't hold nothing against them. I've already had conversations with my mom years ago. I've already had conversations.
Damn, his childhood must be really bad. Damn.
With my dad years ago. They know I don't hold nothing against them. They know I forgave them. Listen, your parents are human, just like you.
That depends right there. That depends.
I don't make mistakes. So I don't hold anything against my parents. But with that being said, I'm just gonna tell y'all what my childhood was like, man. I'm not gonna talk about it in a negative lens. I'm not gonna talk about it in a positive lens. I'm just gonna tell you exactly how my childhood was. It is what it is. I don't even know where to start. Let's just get into it, man. All right, so off top, man, I grew up Western and 80th. I grew up in the hood, South Central LA. Yes, that's considered South Central LA. I know I don't come on camera and I seem all hood, like, what up, cuz? 6-0 crit, cuz? No, I don't talk like that. You don't.
Yes, you do. There's nothing wrong with that. I had to learn to get more comfortable all the stuff that my personality and who I truly am, given how I grew up. Because I'm from the same types of areas. But I want to see what happened to him, though. That's interesting.
But I grew up around that. The neighborhood that Nipsey is from, that was right down the street. I grew up in the neighborhood, A-Tray gangsters. Bro, that's why I'm not scary, though, because I got in fights my whole life. You guys already know that about me. But anyway, I'm not talking about the neighborhood, and that's all.
I'm only scared of ghosts. Humans don't bother me. Even big ones. Doesn't bother me.
That shit was crazy. I went to an elementary school that was painted all blue. But we don't have to talk about that. The elementary school was named after a street. I hope you know that. It didn't have a name. You know how some elementary schools are named after things? My elementary school was named after a street. Painted all blue. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about the gang influence and all that stuff. Nah, I'm going to talk about my upbringing and my home environment. And I don't even know where to start from, cuz, so I'm going to just talk. All right, man. So look, growing up, I was surrounded by domestic abuse, domestic violence, right? My dad, he was extremely abusive. He abused my mom mentally, physically, verbally. He abused all of us mentally, physically, verbally. And my mom wasn't an angel as well. I really don't know where to start.
Oh shit, so this sounds like it was worse than what happened to me. My dad never beat my mom. I didn't see, that never happened. Like, my mom whooped my ass. My dad would whoop my ass. I was always getting jumped, and I was always in fights and shit, but I never saw that type of crazy shit. Oh shit.
I guess I'll talk about my mom first. So, growing up, my mom, she was a stay-at-home mom, not by choice. My mom always wanted to be a nurse. However, my dad was kind of like a tyrant. He didn't allow my mom to work because of his insecurities, and he knew my mom would cheat on him. And coincidentally, my mom always did.
That's how it always works. Oh shit. People be like, why you so insecure? It's because you just got done having sex with my friends 3 weeks ago. Can you stop doing that and I'll stop?
Let me go in chronological order. So, growing up, I've seen a lot of domestic abuse ever since I was born. I'm gonna keep it a stack. My parents would fight. I'm talking about fist fight. My mom would fist fight. She'll be taking out knives on my dad and stuff. She'll be hitting them with the iron and stuff. My dad would be punching my mom, breaking her nose, all type of stuff. I've seen all this stuff growing up. But with that being said, damn, let me see. So my mom, she would leave. Like, there were times in my life, my mom, she would leave all of us kids and be gone for like a year.
Oh, gee, damn. My mom would leave for years. It was drug related though, so it was different. I completely understood. And I'm kind of grateful for that because that forced me to become a man and learn to take care of myself and my family like way faster.
I recall this one time, bro, when I was like maybe 6 years old. My mom, she left my dad, right? And she was gone for maybe like 2 or 3 months. My dad took me and one of my sisters to my aunt's house where my mom was staying, right? And he told me and my sister to go in there and get my mom. We went in there, we were like, Mommy, come home, Mommy, come home. And I remember.
Look, the crazy thing about this is whenever a woman leaves you for any extended amount of time, there's a side guy. I hate to say it, but like, that's what that is. And that's why some dudes be losing their shit, because they know. They know. And by know, I mean they usually know the guy. It's usually someone close.
Specifically, she looked dead at me and was like, fuck y'all kids, I don't want y'all kids, I ain't never coming back home. Bro, that scarred me up until like 6 years ago. Swear to God, I still got that image in my head. I was 6 years old. My mom looked me dead in my eyes, said, fuck y'all kids, I ain't never going home. That shit was crazy. Anyway, I remember me and my sister went back to my dad's car and we told my dad, she's not coming home. My dad yelling at us, I told y'all to say this, I told y'all to say that. Bro, it was crazy.
No! Oh my God! So the dad wasn't simping, but he was trying to get his girl back. But then again, you can't be beating on him. If I was with a female, man, she beat me. When I finally do get away, like, you're on your own. I've had a lot of females emotionally beat me and shit. And when I get out, I'm not going back. Like, I feel bad for those females too, because in their mind, they were just doing what they've been taught works on men. Because they usually with a bunch of dudes who fall for that bullshit. Oh, well, if I just treat him shitty enough, he'll stick around. Bro, that's not me. I just dumped my last female because of that. Yeah, that was like 4 months ago. I dropped her like a bad habit, and we was living together too. I evicted her ass. I threw her out on the streets. I was like, bro, like, you ain't gonna be living with me and not be respectful to me and shit. You ain't treating me like I'm that motherfucker. He said, all right, well, man.
But nah, man, just growing up, my dad, he was a tyrant. Me, my brothers, and my sisters, we all were fearful of my dad. My dad came from the old school mentality that you can't be friendly to your kids, because if you're friendly to your kids, they won't respect you. So literally, it'll be like this, bro. This is the type of lifestyle that I had. We would come home from school. My mom would pick us up from school. We'll get home from school. We all playing. We're all having a good.
Bruh, does anybody else notice that stripper pole in the background? Is this nigga a stripper? I'm scared because he's wearing a wife beater and he's been playing with his hair the whole time. I'm scared.
As soon as my dad got home from work, we all would run to our bedrooms and stay in our bedrooms and stay out of my dad's way. And we all would be fearful. If you didn't do your chore, you already knew you was going to get a whooping. You already knew you was going to get a spanking, and you knew that our dad was going to yell at you. My dad wasn't soft. I grew up, my dad talked about me my whole life. Called me stupid, called me ugly, said I can't do nothing. That's how my dad talked to us, and he never encouraged us. So, if he would come home, let's say I didn't take out the trash, he'll call me,
God shit! Jesus! Oh, shit! See, I'm glad that I'm not one of these people that's always talking about how my childhood was bad. My childhood was good. I'm glad for all the crazy shit I went through when I was younger, because it helped mold me into the person you see before you today. But dang, bro, my mom ain't do none of that, and that's why I always never had a problem with my mom, because my mama never did that. She always encouraged me. She's like, yo, you a genius. You gonna make it. You gonna do all this. And coincidentally, I did. And I've always taken care of my mom because she always believed in me even when I didn't have any results to prove it. Even though she was overbearing, but only when I lived with her. That's why I always made sure to have my own shit.
Brandon, come here. This is exactly how we talked. And my dad is a big dude. He like 6 feet, 6'1", and he's fat. Dad, you fat. I'm sorry. I love you, but you fat. Anyway, so he'll be like, Brandon, come here. I'll go in the living room where he at. Did not tell you to take out that trash, boy. And it doesn't matter what excuse I would say. I don't care about none of them excuses. I told you to take out that trash. I'm going to whoop you. I would have to take out the trash and I would get whoopings. We didn't get whoopings growing up. We got beatings. My dad, he would beat us. We would get hit with a fucking big ass paddle like 20 to 40 times.
Bro, I've got paddled by, weirdly enough, the most religious lady I've ever met in my life. Probably why I don't do religion. I got it literally beat out of me. I was a Christian until I went to this foster home with this lady named Miss Reed. She beat the shit out of me if I didn't want to go to church. I'll go. I have no problem going, but I'm not gonna lie and say I want to go, bitch. I would literally go, and because I wasn't happy, like all the other weirdos, she would take me home and beat the shit out of me with a paddle. She beat the shit out of me and KT with a paddle. I should have him tell us the story about Miss Reed. So no, I don't go to church no more, because some of the craziest people I've ever met in my life were also some of the most religious. No, thank you. Because whatever bullshit they do, whatever awful shit they do, because everyone does bullshit, but whatever bullshit they do is like 100 times worse, because they'll literally just try to say God forgave me for this and then do it again like a day later. I got beat so much by this woman. Oh God. She just kept beating us. I think she was taking out her frustrations on us because of the way she looked. She knew she was ugly as shit. Baby girl was built like overweight Whoopi Goldberg. And coincidentally enough, she didn't beat us when she finally did get a man who was 75 and she was like 40. But she didn't beat us when she was getting laid. But when she wasn't getting laid, man, she used to kick the shit out of us. We had to go to church 4 days a week. I'm a kid, I had ADHD, obviously. I'm sitting still for 4 hours straight. I don't give a shit about none of this, bitch. I want to play Roblox. I want to go do hood rat things with my friends. I want to do b-ball. I want to try to break dance or maybe do a push-up or two. This is bullshit. Because to me, in my mind, I'm like, bro, y'all doing worse shit than the people in the street that don't go to church is doing. But the only difference is she'd always be like, oh, the Lord forgave me, it's okay, and not get my ass beat again. She beat the shit out of my brother so bad one time he started throwing up blood. She's beating him with a paddle. But it's okay though, because the next day, we're in church and God forgave her. And then she go home and do it again. So yeah, when I got older, I don't go to church. I don't trust none of them. I swear to God, one of the craziest women I've ever dated was a religious female, bro. She was a born again. She was a virgin and not a virgin at the same time. She was a virgin to me. She would use the Lord to not have sex with me and shit, and then come to find out the real reason why she ain't smashing. It ain't because God told her not to. It's because she's smashing the breakdancer at the skating rink. Him and his brother. Yep. Did the Lord tell her to do that? Huh? It can't just go one way. Because that's the way they do it. Oh, well, yeah, the Lord told me not to have sex with you because the Lord says I gotta wait till marriage. But you smashed those dudes. What was that? Oh no, that was the devil. That was purely the devil. You put the Lord into me, but when I get around those other dudes, that's just pure evil. Pure evil what I do with them. Just sucking it all. But the Lord with you, I don't do none of that. We hold hands, guys. Bro, that's why I don't go nowhere near him. I don't even do it. That's why.
No joke. No joke. And my dad, he'll even tell y'all, like, yeah, this is true. But the crazy part about it is he would make me and my brothers take off our pants and take off our underwear. We'll get whoopings. We'll get hit like 20 to 40 times. Booty will be sore for like a whole week.
That's disgusting. Scott's father's a jackass for that.
Swear to God. I remember when I was in elementary school, I couldn't sit down in my classroom. Teacher took me to the principal's office. They looked at my booty. It had bruises on it. They were asking me, what's going on at home? What's going on at home? I didn't want to tell them. I was crying. They called the cops. The cops were all like, we're going to come investigate. I didn't say nothing. So they didn't know who my parents were. And then they were watching me to see if my mom was going to pick me up. I just ran home. So they didn't know where I lived. It was insane. But now let me finish. So the type of household I grew up in, my dad was a tyrant, like I said. You know, he pushed Christianity on all of us, of course, because he's Christian. But yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, you hear me? I love how similar our stories are. Some of those tyrannical crazies beating the shit out of you as people. The most religious, I swear to God, they feel like though they can do the worst shit in the world and it's cool. Because the church said that the Lord forgave them. So they could just keep doing this shit. Just like the dude that was on To Catch a Predator, because we reacted to some of them. He coming in where the Lord says, I'm actually going to church. And the Lord forgives everything. Then you got
tyrant, man. And he was a tyrant over my mom. Like I said, he didn't allow my mom to work. So he controlled where my mom went.
And she got
He controlled the money that she had. He controlled absolutely everything. And my mom, she's a very strong woman, so that didn't fly with her. So she would literally leave us every single year. No joke. She would leave all of us every single year, leave my dad, go get with another man. We all would be like,
how did I know that? Remember back before when I was like, you do know whenever a female takes a break, it's so that she could break in another penis. I go out of my way not to sound like I'm mad at women or some shit like that, because that's not the case. I love women. Like, they literally invented vagina. I couldn't be angry at them, even if I wanted to. But a spade is a spade, damn it. The whole game with females is they try to convince you that they're not like every other female, the same way every dude who's a dog tries to convince every female he's not a dog. But the crazy thing is, they like that shit. They like it when you are a dog. That's why I just started woofing. I just, yo, woof, woof, nigga. I don't want to be the husband type. I'm the tonight type. That's why I'm a 3-girlfriend type dude. I'm not gonna say I'm there right now, but that's where my brain is at. Always. I mean, nah. No, I'm not. I'm a nice dude. I don't do none of that. I'm very relationship like for girls. You know what? We gonna edit all of that out. I didn't say none of that. I am a lovey-dovey type. I'm a double Scorpio Libra. I like long walks on the beach. I'm super simpy. I fall for the okie doke.
Mommy, come home. And she'll be like, I ain't coming home. Fuck y'all kids. Fuck y'all dad. My dad would eventually get her back and be like, oh, I swear I'm gonna change. I swear I'm gonna change. You know how, bro.
I can tell you what that is. The guy that she was sleeping with, other than the dad, started pissing her off. So she left him and got back with him. But the problem is the dad was always trying to get her back the entire time. So when she did get back with him, she would have no respect for him. And by no respect for him, I mean she's gonna leave again the minute she finds another guy she's interested in. It's just how it works, bro. It's female nature, man. Look this shit up.
You know how abusive people are.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it a stack. That's exactly the whole cycle.
But both of them wasn't shit. You don't beat women. That's some weak dude shit. And I ain't gonna lie, women will push you to that. They'll go out of their way to get you to beat their ass. That's a trap. Can't fall for that shit.
He'll be like, I swear I'm gonna change. He'll buy her all the stuff that she wants. My mom will come back home. The abuse will continue to happen. I'll see them fight. My dad break her nose or something.
Yeah.
She'll leave again.
Yep.
It was insane.
Yeah.
But let me say this. When I was 8 or 9 years old, my mom and dad got in this huge fight, right?
Uh-oh.
To where, yeah, he broke her nose again.
Right.
But one of my neighbors got tired of it. They called the cops.
Oh.
My dad went to jail for like 1.5 years when I was 8 years old. This right here broke one of my brothers and it broke one of my sisters.
Yeah, because at least the dad stayed with the kids. The mom, she ain't give a shit. Oh my God, I had an ex who went through the same situation. She was married for like 10 years and he was doing the same shit.
And they don't want to admit it, but I'm gonna be completely honest. When we were kids, when my dad went to jail for 1.5 years,
Oh shit, please don't say you got touched. Please don't say you got touched. Please don't say that. Don't you say it.
Basically, Child Protective Services told my mom, you can take your kids or we can put them in a system. My mom said, fuck those kids. So we all were going to be put into foster care when I was like 8 or 9 years old. However, my aunts, they stepped up.
I was in foster care for about a good 5 years. It wasn't that bad. I just got jumped by like 21 people, and my foster mom's mom gave me to the angry mob of people and watched them drag me to the field next door, the empty sand lot, and commenced to beat the living shit out of me with 2x4s, sticks. A couple of them had knives. I got stabbed twice in the altercation, and they had a brick. Luckily enough, they never hit me with the brick. They ended up hitting her son, my foster mom's son. We called him Uncle... It was like Uncle Tommy or some shit like that. He got hit in the face with the brick for trying to break the fight up. And that's when my foster mom's mom jumps in when her kid gets hit. No, don't. No, save him. He's actually important. Not the foster kid that I'm getting paid $600 a month to abuse and beat.
They were like, no, you're not putting them in foster care. We'll take them. So they separated my sisters, and they separated me and my brothers.
Damn.
Because it was a whole bunch of us. You know, my mom had a whole bunch of kids. My dad had a whole bunch of kids. So anyway, they separated us for 1.5 years while my dad was in jail. For 1.5 years, I did not see my mom. My mom did not come around. My dad was in jail, but my mom didn't want us for a whole 1.5 years when I was a kid. This broke my sister. My sister hated my mom up until about 5 years.
Nah, fuck that. I'd have hated that bitch my whole life. That's real talk. I'd have never forgave my mama. That's real shit. Fuck that. God forgives, nigga. I don't. That's real. I cut my sister off for being a dumbass. For coming at me sideways and disrespectful. Like acting out and shit. I cut her completely off. Nah. Oh, help me. No, my God, help me. I don't know what to do. Block. Boop. Bro, it's manipulative. Have you guys ever had somebody hit you up, ask you for money, and because you didn't say yes, I was busy. I was doing shit. I was working, and because I didn't answer back quick enough, she just starts going down the line of disrespectful shit to say to me. I'm talking 15 different phrases. You ain't shit. You a dirty motherfucker who ain't shit. Because when people know you got disposable income and they just want some, what they'll do is they'll just make up any excuse in the world. Usually a bill, or my sister's graduated to hospital. I'm in the hospital now. Send me $900. Can you show me anything proving this to be true? You ain't shit, you dirty motherfucker, you won't love us, you heartless cold. That's why I just blocked her. Don't worry about it. In about 2 years, maybe 5, I'll text her and see what she's up to. Or she'll probably hit me up from a different number and I'll block her. But I'm gonna take about a good 2 to 5 year break from my sister again. And I don't know why she this stupid. I've done this like 3 times before. This is why we don't have a relationship. I keep cutting the hoe off. Yes, she a hoe. She didn't want to play these games like I'm the dude to come at sideways. I don't know who taught her, who told her this. Somebody gassing her is what it is.
Swear to God. After that point, as we were kids, my sister hated my mom.
Yes.
Up until 5 years ago.
No.
Bro.
No.
Crazy.
No.
But anyway, this is just the beginning. We got a long story, bro. If you need some water, you can take a break. If you want to eat a snack, we can take a break. This is a long story, guys. I'm only 9 years old at this point. We gonna keep going. So yeah, man. 1.5 years. I'm living with my aunt, right? And while I'm living with my aunt, I mean, it was cool. I was living with my cousin. That's why I tell you guys, like, oh, I'm really close with my cousins. I have cousins that I play Dungeons and Dragons with. I have cousins that I basically hang out with a lot. They're like my brothers because, yeah, I lived with them for 1.5 years, and they're all around my age. So they basically like my brothers, too. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I lived with my aunt for like 1.5 years. Didn't see my mom at all. When my dad finally got out of jail, I don't know how him and my mom got back together.
God, Jesus! There's no way the pussy was just that good. I am literally trying to figure out, is there a way that is that good? Is it? I couldn't do it.
They got back together yet again somehow, and all of us moved back in with our parents. Same thing occurring. Dad beating up my mom.
Shit, at this point, I'd have beat the bitch too. I'd have beat the shit out of the bitch. And people wonder why I dropped them when I stopped liking them. It's because I don't wanna be a douchebag to somebody. I think that's why I never had any situations where I was just beating females. When a female really did some disrespectful shit, I cut the hoe. Not physically, some of them I should've. I'm just like, yo, you done. You ain't got no act right. You out. You fired.
Dad being a tyrant, treating us all horribly. And this happened again for like another 2 years. So now I'm probably like 12. And my mom and dad get another horrible fight. I don't even want to tell you guys some of the fights. I'll give you one example of one fight. And my cousins can attest to this too. Because like 5 of my cousins were over. So my parents, they arguing, who knows?
What's really funny is I can tell you more than likely exactly what was going through his dad's mind. His dad, for some reason, I don't understand why, but he, in his mind, didn't think that he could get anybody else. Because the wife was more than likely so disrespectful to him, she'd tell him how much of a sack of shit he was to his face. Some females will do that. Actually, that is more than likely what it was, because the dad would tell it to him because he was getting it told to him by the mom. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know this shit so well. It's so funny. The dad was trying to get her to respect him in the dumbest way possible. This is not what you do. Please don't do this. By beating her ass. But at the same time, the dad, in order to get respect, is beating the mom. So technically, she's got reason to talk shit to him. So it becomes this big, huge, vicious cycle of bully on bully type shit. And the kids are the ones who suffer. And I think that's what he meant by, you know, strong woman. In the beginning, my mom was a strong woman. But what's really messed up is, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes when females start fights, they do that shit on purpose so that they'll have a reason to leave and go be with the new guy that they find interest in. The whole time, the mom is with the dad. The mom is more than likely not even smashing the dad, which is why he's tripping out, because he knows from personal experience with the mom that she is smashing other dudes. So the whole time they're together, I can guarantee you the dad probably didn't get any other pussy because his confidence was so fucking low. Hopefully maybe one, but probably not though. She probably smashed like 15, 20 different dudes during their time together. Dude, oh my God. Both of them are wrong. You should never put your hands on people in order to prove a point, especially if that person you're arguing with is a female, bro. Just put gum in her vagina hair, like I do. We gonna edit that out.
We were so used to this, we would tune it out and we thought it was normal. But we had cousins over my house. My cousins were crying. And I remember all of my brothers and sisters and me. We looking at my cousins like, why are y'all crying? Did I listen to your parents argue? Oh my God. They crying. We laughing at them like this is nothing. And then once they started fist fighting, my dad.
Why y'all think I got such a robust sense of humor? That shit is forged. You gotta laugh, bro. You gotta laugh at the bullshit, bro. I laugh at everything. I laugh at the craziest shit, bro. Because when that awful shit happens, it's funny. It's just hilarious. That's just why my skin is so thick. I'll completely fall in love with a female, and I've been in 5-year-long relationships. I'll be in love, lovey-dovey, all about that. But the minute the female start doing this shit, I drop the bitch. That's why I dropped, because she did that. I never told y'all that shit. One morning I woke up, and she's just like, yo, I'm leaving you. And I was like, what? And she just had all her shit packed and left. Had all her shit packed and left. For 3 weeks, she didn't say shit to me. 3 weeks, maybe even a month. She didn't say nothing to me. Yeah, I'm stupid. You're fucking. But in my mind, I'm like, yo, I ain't mad at you. That's cool. Cause I got a better bitch than you. And we fucking like 10 times more than y'all is. We broke a $4,000 bed. I think I might have showed y'all that. I might not have told y'all that story though. How y'all think I lost all that weight? How do I magically become better shape, stronger, smarter, buffer, all of this shit when that chick leave? That make any sense? Yeah. So the chick, she went off getting her back blown out by other dudes, and then came and told me that that's what she was doing. She figured I was gonna be so pissed off at her that I was gonna give her some Johnston. Nah, bitch, you ain't proving your stuff to deserve no Johnston, bitch. All you undone is do disrespectful, dirty, grimy shit. I don't like you, bitch. You a bitch, bitch. If she'd have led with a blowjob, she might have her ass a position right now. She would have if I had told her to, but I didn't give a shit. I already had females. I ain't give a shit. I have way badder bitches than that. She's not ugly, but she's just not attractive. Oh man. And then a month later, after not saying shit and getting her back blown out by other nigga, you know what I think happened? Because this happened before, so this is what I think happened. She started dating this dude, probably made him wait like 3 weeks to give him some. When she finally gave him some, it wasn't the same bitch. So she couldn't bring her ass back to me. Oh, Maurice, I miss you so much, and blah, 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 blah. And this is where I messed up at. It's at that exact point when a female come back to you with that. That is when you introduce to her, oh, yo, if you want to make it up to me, I need a threesome. You got to get a friend. I want a threesome. I don't like the way you rolled out. I don't like the way you've been acting lately. You've been acting real distant. How you going to make it up to me? And then this is what they always say, well, what do you want? And that's when you know you got it. Because this shit has worked for me after that. This is what I did. This shit works. When they ask you what you want, you let them know what you want. You tell them. But you gotta like be like, oh, it's a fantasy, blah, 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 blah. But like the way culture goes, if you remember the way it went with me and Dr. Girlfriend and all that shit, everyone thinks I'm the worst guy in the world, right? But that's just the way society is set up. Because you got the females, oh, well, you know, screw dudes, we gonna do whatever we want. We just gotta trick them into thinking that we're good girls so that when we do our dirt, we don't get called out on it and treated like hoes and bitches, which I understand that. But then you got the simp dudes who are trying to friendship the vagina out of females, and they figure that the way to do that is just to agree with everything the chick says. Yeah, that guy's a sack of shit. Yeah. When, bro, me and this chick first started dating, nigga, she told me, oh yeah, you can have side females, just don't let me find out about it. I literally got the go ahead in the beginning. But yes, that is why I dropped. It's because she tried doing this shit. So I don't believe out all the names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Nigga, it ain't me. But hey, I'm the crazy one. But yeah, yo, so we didn't make it through the whole story. I'm gonna watch some more of this because this is crazy as all of hell. Why do I relate so much with this? I relate so much with this. But yo, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and don't subscribe. It's your boy Blastphamoushd. Twisms. We're gonna edit that out. I just looked at the camera and saw what this looks like. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this to my own image.